Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today I'm going to show you how to install wall mount TV rack. So this is, I bought it from online. It's Prime Cable. Prime Cable. I bought this one for 20 bucks. So it's really a good deal. $20 everything's like with the shipping. The good thing about it, this really strong and it can extend up to 15 inches. So you can see how it moves. You can move here like that. Then the length you can reduce like this. Also you can tilt the TV a little bit like that. These kind of wall mounts are really important for a small room like us. This is our guest room. You can see it's really a small room. This is the bed here, and then I had a really hard time to find a place to keep the TV. I tried a little movable TV rack. It has the wheels and everything, but anywhere you keep it, it's take space. So there's no room for anything else. So if you have a really tiny room and nowhere to keep your TV, like you don't need a desk or anything, let's take more room. So best thing is I recommend to use a wall mount, and this is a really good one. My plan is to install the TV into this corner, so that way anybody can sit on the bed and watch the TV. And also this is a long extendable arm. So if I install like that, then it can move here like that. So it's come front of the bed. So then can watch the TV without moving your neck. So that's the best way to do it. This is 32-inch Roku TV, so it doesn't need any cables, connections, so it's all run through Wi-Fi. So in this case you don't need any wiring, so only thing you need a wall plug. So I have a wall plug over here, so I need to make sure that's how this TV gonna fit here. So I want to make sure, so my plan is to install the TV like this, to keep the TV like that. So that way anybody can pass through over here to this side, and if somebody wanna watch TV, then can move like that. So that's my plan. When you buy your wall mount TV rack online, make sure you buy the right one, because when you buy it, it doesn't fit into the TV, it causes a problem. So I also bought this one, has a little problem. It's not really fit into the TV. When you buy a rack online, make sure you measure these mount screws spacing is 4 inches and 8 inches. Make sure online that the spacing is matching your TV with the wall mount rack. So I bought this one. This one has a little problem here. So these are the screws over here. That is really matching. So when I bought it, I matched and bought exactly the same spacing. But only thing you can see over here, this side is little higher and it's not gonna fit properly. So I cannot return this one. Now I have to install this one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bend this lower part little bit up and make it fit into the TV. Now I'm gonna bend this one little bit like this up. Okay, now I'm gonna try it again. Yeah, that's good. So I have to lift this one tiny bit up. Okay, so you can see all the mounting screw holes aligned with the TV's screw holes. With this mounting rack came with the screws for the wall and screws for the TV. But these screws are not fit into the TV. They are really big. So I had to buy a small screw from the store. If you don't know the size of the screws fit into the TV, so check the TV manual. It has the size of the screw. So otherwise you cannot find, these are special screws you cannot buy from a regular hardware store. They are a special kind of screws. So you can, now I'm going to install this one TV here. Okay, it's ready to mount. First I need to find the position. Like I want to make sure that's where this wall mount going to install into the wall. Okay, so I'm gonna give a little try how it's gonna work. So if I install like that, then the TV goes like that, so it's perfect. Also I want to make sure TV can fold into the corner. Yeah, so I have a rough idea where to install the TV. So I want to tell you, these wall mount racks cannot install into the drywall because the TV is heavy and the rack is heavy, it's gonna fall. So you need to find the stud inside the wall, or you can mount this TV rack into a like a brick wall or concrete wall. So they given all the plugs and everything. So now I'm going to install this one into the drywall. So you cannot install into the drywall. You need to find the stud first. If you don't know where are the stud, you need to buy something like this. This is called stud finder. If you don't have these stud finder, you can buy from any hardware store. They are not really expensive. They need 2 batteries. Now I'm going to show you how this stud finder work. So it has a button over here and there's an arrow button red here and the green button. What you need to do, keep this stud finder onto the wall and press the button here, this button. And when the ready green button comes, you need to slide slowly this stud finder until it's beeping. So now you can see this is the edge over here and this is the arrow. So this is the stud inside the drywall. So I'll show you again. So you need to go like that, slide slowly. Yeah, this is the edge of the stud. So I'm gonna make a little mark over here. So now I know where is the stud. Now I need to remove the TV from the rack and then install and reinstall the TV. Now I'm going to uninstall the TV from the rack for now. Okay, now I'm going to install this wall mount TV rack. Okay, I got the measurements, and this is the stud line over here, and I have a mark over here. I got the measurements, the height I need the TV to install. So if you are installing yourself, so you can decide yourself how high you need to install your TV on the wall. Okay, I'm going to start installing. I'm installing the last screw. Unfortunately, I damaged inside of the screw, so I have to use these sockets to tighten it. Anyway, this is good, so I tighten very well everything. It's better than the drill. Okay, so it's everything's tight. See, you can see how I bend this one fit into the TV. It was before straight. Okay, I'm going to mount the TV into the wall rack. So first I need to remove these screws over here, so the side screws, and I remove the other side. So and then loosen these ones, then easily can remove this part over here. Now I can put the screws and install the TV. Okay, TV is ready to mount. So first I better move this rack to this side. So now you can see this going to hang in on the rack. Okay, now I need to tighten the screws. Same thing to the other side. Okay, it's easily can move now, so I just want to make sure that I can put it to the corner. Yeah, it's moving nice. Yeah, that's all it can go. Yeah, everything's fine. So I forgot to tell you there's a little plastic, this one. This is for hanging the wire in the back side. Yeah, everything's good. So only thing now I have to find a way to keep the wire in the back like that. So yeah, so I gave you some ideas. If you have a tiny room like this, so nowhere to keep your TV stand or table or anything, best way is to get a wall mount TV rack and mount your TV. And it's supposed to be smart TV, otherwise you have to run the cables and too much work. I successfully mount the TV, but I had to do some changes of wiring. You can see the back of the TV how the wiring's done. This bracket came with the rack and the wiring goes like that. I installed wire holders, metal wire holders, 1, 2, and then I had to buy a extension cable because this plug is not installed on the proper way. It's supposed to be in the corner. So that's how I install everything. Now I can easily move this TV the way I want. Also, I want to show you something. I installed kind of sponges over here to avoid hitting the wall and damage the wall. So this is the stuff I installed. It's kind of sponge. In one side it's glued. It's glued tape. It's actually came with the air conditioner that I bought, so it really works for this TV. So now in accidentally cannot hit the wall and damage the drywall. So I did for the both side. So my plan is to keep this tower fan in the corner, then the wiring is not visible. So now you can see this is a small space here, the bed is here. So this is our guest room. So when the guest want to watch the TV sitting on the bed, so they can move this one to the middle, so it's then they can sit on the bed and watch the TV. Also there's a chair over there, so you can sit over there and watch the TV, and you can turn the way they need it. So that's I successfully installed this TV. So if you want to do something like that, so you can get some ideas. But I want to show you one more thing. This is the movable TV stand I used before. So you can see it can move anywhere you want, but the problem was, you know, that takes space for the bottom section. I just want to tell you something. When you buy a wall mount TV rack, just try to buy something like that, with like this way, like this, with arms like that. So then you can move these ones easily and align the TV mount holes. You saw earlier, like I had a little hard time to mount this TV because of its flat in the back, so I had to bend it. I'll show you again. So this one, and see, it was flat here, so I had to bend this one. If you buy those 4 pieces together, then it can move wherever you want. So just to give you one idea, so that way you can easily mount the TV. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And if you like the video, please put a like for us. Thank you for watching. See you in another video.